Kia ora koutou. No mai haere mai ki tēnei whare karakia o te atua. Ki te whare e tu mai nei, tu mai rā. He whakaruru ho i a tātou. Welcome, everyone, to the Auckland Unitarian Church, where we've been meeting here for 117 years. This church was built of solid kauri by volunteers. Could you imagine doing that today? Amazing. So, thank you all for coming and being with us. If you'd please stand, I'd like to do an invocation in Māori. And this is basically bringing in and honoring the energy of the earth, which is nourishing us and strengthening us and giving us beauty, bringing in the energies of the cosmos and the sky, bringing it all together, shattering the darkness, and getting us centered for our celebration today. Okay? So I'll do it once and then we'll do it line at a time. Manawa mai te Māori nuku, manawa mai te Māori rangi, ko te Māori kaio, he Māori tipua, ka pakaru mai te pō, tō mai te Māori, homi e, hui e, taiki e. So, ready? Manawa mai te Māori nuku, manawa mai te Māori rangi, ko te Māori kaio, he Māori tipua, ka pakaru mai te pō, tō mai te Māori, homi e, hui e, taiki e. Very good. All right, you may sit down. Today is a special day because we are celebrating all around New Zealand and all around the world in about 80 different events the 50th anniversary of the Dances of Universal Peace, since they were first introduced to the world in 1968 in the Golden Gate Park in San Francisco by Samuel Lewis. I have a couple quotes as opening words by Samuel Lewis. The Dances of Universal Peace have no other purpose, no other aim than to elevate us beyond self-thought, to joy, to realization of our unity, and to peace. This music and dancing is to increase joy, not awe for another person, but finding joy within through experience. The dances foster an openness, a touching of hearts, a letting go of separation. They help us rise above the differences and distinctions that divide us. What does dance do for us? First and foremost, it inculcates the sense of rhythm and enhances our response to rhythm. This is really a response to life. It makes us more living, which is to say, more spiritual. It brings out beauty of form and beauty of movement and takes us beyond ourselves. Peace is our power. Peace is our strength. So that's from Samuel Lewis. I forgot to mention, my name is Sally Mabelle, and I'll be the service leader this morning. Normally we have our minister, but he's away on vacation, so I'm standing in. Okay. And if you join me in the opening hymn, it's one most of us know. It's a Shaker hymn called Simple Gifts, and you don't need to look at your, well, actually you can look, we'll sing it once through while you look at your words, then we're going to get up and dance it. This was danced by Samuel Lewis 50 years ago with a bunch of hippies in Golden Gate Park. And it's spread all around the world. Now it's in, I think, 12 or 15 countries, and again, there's 80 events like we're having today all around the world. They're going to make a video with a tiny clip from each of those events, and they're going to put them all together for an international celebration of his gift to the world in these dances. Simple Gifts is a Shaker melody. Did you know that the Shakers were called the Shaking Quakers? They were Quakers that liked dance, and they broke away because the Quakers, we don't want to dance. And they wanted to do ecstatic dance, so they're called the Shaking Quakers.
Tis a gift to be simple, tis a gift to be free, tis a gift to come down where we want to be. And when we find ourselves in a place just right, we will be in the valley of love and delight. Where true simplicity is aimed to love. To make we shan't be ashamed to turn the wheel. one more circle in the middle so we move a bit better. All right, let's do a second circle. Let's do it again. Ready? And if we want to, we go quicker like this. Tis a gift to be simple, tis a gift to be free, tis a gift to come down where we want to be. And when we find ourselves in a place just right, it will be in the valley of love and delight, where true simplicity is gained. To bow and to beg, we shan't be ashamed. To turn, when we are delight, through our turning, we come round right. 'Tis a gift to be simple, 'tis a gift to be free, 'tis a gift to come down where we want to be. And when we find ourselves in a place just right, it will be in the valley of love and delight, where true simplicity is gained. To bow and to beg, we shan't be ashamed. To turn, when we are delight, till our turning, we come round right.
Mihiana ki te kotahi tangapure, ko ia hoki, te tino tomata, o te aroha, o te whakarotahi me te atahua. Kaore he tangata, ko atua ia, I whakakotahi tia ki na wairua tūrama katua. Ko rato ne, te whakatinanatanga o rato, kua wheturangatia o te nyako arataki. We light this chalice to honor and acknowledge the one interconnected web of all existence, the one spirit of life that we're all a part of. The perfection of love, harmony, and beauty, and the spirit of guidance which constantly comes from within. Today we are celebrating, as I said, the 50th anniversary of the Dances of Universal Peace. And I'm pleased that we have with us Laurie Ross. Laurie Ross led the dances here in this church for 14 years.
Well, not in the church.
Oh,
but
sorry.
A couple of years in the church and then many more years everywhere else.
Oh, okay, a couple years in the church. Sorry about that. So she's led the dances in Auckland for 14 years,
Yes.
but a couple of years in the church. So that's great. And now there are circles here in New Zealand. There's one in Northcote, or these celebrations will be happening in Northcote, Albany, Mount Eden. There are ones happening in the Kapiti Coast, Christchurch, Hawke's Bay, Taupo, far north in Kerikeri. So they're sort of spreading around New Zealand as well. All right, just tell you a little bit about it. A little bit about Samuel Lewis. Who was this guy, Samuel Lewis? From his rich life experiences, Murshid, which is the name for a Sufi teacher, he was called Murshid by his students. Murshid Samuel Lewis envisioned and created the dances as a dynamic method to promote peace through the arts. As I said, he introduced it in San Francisco on the 24th of June, 1968. And now there are thousands celebrating in song and dance all around the world. He was born October 18th, 1896 in San Francisco. to Jacob Lewis, the vice president of Levi Strauss Company, you know the jeans? And the former Harriet Rothschild of the international banking family. Very wealthy family. He was precocious and brilliant as a child. However, at an early age, he showed a strong interest in mysticism, which his parents didn't like. They tried to get him to go into business and to get him to be oriented towards the material pursuits, but he just wasn't. So they refused to send him to college. Even though they were very wealthy, they basically said, look, we're not going to get you to study religion, guys, sorry. He graduated with honors in San Francisco's top high school. But again, he was disowned by his family early on. He encountered the teachings of the Theosophical Society in 1915. That was his first inspiration at the World's Fair, so he would have been 19 years old. The universality of theosophy, of seeing all the religions of the world as different rays of one truth, resonated deeply with him. And he studied world religions voraciously. He studied dance with Ruth Saint-Denis, who was the teacher of Martha Graham. If you know Martha Graham, Martha Graham is called the mother of modern dance, but I think Ruth Saint-Denis was her teacher. And he also studied Zen from the first Zen master in the States, Nyogen Senzaki. He studied Jewish mysticism, Christian mysticism. You know, he kind of couldn't get enough of this connection. He studied psychic phenomenon and anything to do with the spiritual realm, if you will, sort of the non-material realm he was fascinated with. As early as 1940, so he would have been 44, he first started to write about the power of spiritual dance to awaken human beings to their true nature. And he's been called mystic, Sufi master, Zen teacher, peace activist, horticulturalist, scientist. He traveled in Pakistan, India, and I think it was, I can't remember, just I know Pakistan and India, and he was teaching horticulture, because later in life, when he was about in his 50s, when his parents died, they changed their tune and they gave him the inheritance then. So he went back to college in his 50s and studied horticulture and wanted to promote peace through the arts and through healing the planet. So he was quite a remarkable young man. Yeah. So that's all I'm going to say, because I'd like to save some time for another couple dances. The one we're going to do now is sort of a meditative dance. In the order of service, I see Clay typed mediation, and I kind of had a chuckle instead of meditation. However, mediation is an intervention to resolve conflict. And so in a sense, these dances and meditation is an intervention to resolve conflict, isn't it? To promote harmony in our breathing together and to get us in sync with the same rhythm to experience our unity. Samuel Lewis said, it's harmony between our breath and breath, which brings harmony between people. So when we're moving in rhythm and we're breathing together, we're actually promoting that harmony on a very tangible level. This comes most easily, breathing and moving together, through music and dancing. Our breath is our very first gift we receive when we're born, and it's the very last gift we give when we die. So this meditation, it's called Om Hum So Hum. So hum in the Sanskrit, ancient Sanskrit language, means inhale, so, and hum, exhale. And it's such a metaphor for life, this breathing. We contract and we expand. We receive and we give. We live and we die. You know, and it's inhale, exhale. Connecting to our breath is such a powerful metaphor for life. So we're going to learn this simple dance, and then I'm going to play the guitar with it. So those folks who remember it that I showed to you, do you want to come demonstrate? Stop to the right, nice and slow. Oh, Just humming. toward the one, the perfection of love, harmony, and beauty for all. May our lives be a reflection of this love, harmony, and beauty in all we do as we go from here, holding this peace in our hearts.